Right.
So, how should people who are recruiters, first of all, so let's break this up into two parts. One is recruiters and hiring managers. How do they separate the symptom from the condition and the competence of the candidates? That would be part A of the question.
Yep.
The second would be uh, as a candidate myself, because this podcast would be viewed both by recruiters and hiring managers and candidates from MS themselves. How
Sure.
does a person with MS project that or share or disclose and arrive at a place where they are seen just as competent as anybody else?
Right. Okay. So I'll try to give you my thoughts, Sonika, on that. Right. So I think the biggest thing is advocacy over here, where the hiring managers have to be trained on what are the various autoimmune conditions, MS specifically, what are the symptoms, how can it, how does it affect people, etc. It's very very important for them to understand and really understand what the MS person goes through, right, and how they can contribute to the organization. That's very important. That advocacy is very very is key. And we all need to promote advocacy at all levels, right? Not just corporates, but society, government, at all levels. So when the hiring manager, so what I would recommend is when the hiring manager is looking at candidates, we need to focus on ability and not disability, right? Okay, when if you keep focusing on the fact that okay, when you have MS, can you do it? Can you not do it? But don't focus on that, right? Focus on what the person brings to the table. What are the abilities that person brings to the table, right? Have a very structured assessment process, no different to what you would do for any non-MS person, right? So no different at all. It is not special treatment by any stretch. People with MS do not need special treatment, right? Unless folks, so I mean, the hiring managers can focus on the essential functions and job duties, right? So, what are the job which they are looking for? What does that entail? And then talk to the person with MS about okay, fine, how have you done it in the past? Have you faced such situation in the past? How do you do it? Not the fact that okay, fine, you have MS and you have disability, even though you have that, how do you do it? No, no, no. So that we need to steer away from that conversation. Focus on how they have solved problem in the past.